If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk? What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Oh, shucky ducky, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Hope we're all having a great day today. It's a surprise late night Friday stream. But I want to do this event. I want to talk to Miko. I want to see the I want to see the characters in Sumeru. This week has been just horrendous on a variety of levels, but I'm finally able to see the light at the end of this tunnel, and that's all that matters. Through all the thick and the thin, it's Friday, which means we are finally at the end of it. We can finally rest. Anyway, we'll do dailies, we'll check out the event, screw around in Spiral Abyss, and that'll be it. I think, yeah, that'll be it. Actually, you know what? I'll play center. Why can't Dendro clear Thunder Fogs? Dendro should clear Thunder Fogs, but whatever, it doesn't. Thunder. Oh! Apparently there's this guy who's doing like the absolute peak of cringe. He's unironically uploading a bunch of Genshin tracks onto his channel as if they're his own tracks, and then he's proceeding to copy strike a bunch of people for essentially playing the game whilst having the music in the background, and thus essentially copy striking them for using quote-unquote his music.
Your penance is due! You stand condemned! Guilty!
Quietly now.
Hey. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, so he's unironically using, he's unironically uploading the music onto YouTube, and he's giving them these like really generic names, and they're proceeding to use YouTube's auto flagging system to flag videos that are basically of people playing the game but using the in-game music, which is thusly his music, and then copy striking them. It's so cringe.
See everything.
Gotcha. Quietly now.
Grow.
Yeah, it's so cringe. I don't know, I saw that, I was like, bro, how? How do you have the gall to do something so monumentally stupid like that? Like, if the internet has taught us anything, is that humanity as a whole is just flagrantly, very much anti-false copyright claim. If anyone does a false copyright claim, they are basically shunned from the internet forever. There is nothing more like reputation shattering than filing false copyright claims. It truly is the height of cringe. You can be evil, you can be hella racist, you can be an absolute schmuck, but the last thing you want to be is a false copyright claimer, chat. That is reputation ruining. Don't be cringe. Be everything else. Don't be cringe. Hang on.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1.
Alright. Sorry everyone, just playing around with my microphone settings. Let me know if I sound any better or any worse. Actually, I'm going to... Okay, there we go. Anyway, how's everyone going? Where's my Twitch? Where are my Twitch viewers? Lol. Doesn't matter. Alright, let's see. They released the trailer for Layla today. I'm probably going to end up getting Layla in some capacity. Mainly because I'm going to get a constellation for Miko, and I do want to get, well actually it doesn't matter which weapon I want to get. I also want to get Polar Star, so it's going to be rather expensive on the wallet again. But I knew that this patch was going to be very expensive on the wallet. That being said, I am tempted try and get C1 Nahida. Because I think that like with C1 Nahida, Burnroy could be really, really good. The main reason why I think Burnroy could be really, really good with C1 Nahida is because I get the Pyro, sorry, not the Pyro, I get the Hydro bonus, and also I get the Electro bonus without having to bring in a Hydro or Electro character. And that could be really, really good because quicker application of Dendro could help with the fact that if I do normal attack cancelling with Aloy, her cryo application ends up becoming too fast to sustain burning. Which is actually a problem when I'm playing Burnley. So it would be nice to actually be able to have faster Dendro application rather. But to, you know, but to try against C1 Nahida like that. To wail for C1 Nahida like that, ooh. Ooh. We also have some leaks, some sussy baka leaks potentially. Very sus. Supposedly in 3.3 we're going to be seeing Raiden Shogun and Ayato getting their reruns together. But we're also going to be seeing Ito and rather we're going to be seeing Ito getting his rerun with Scaramouche. And that's very interesting. It basically means that the entirety of the 3.3 cycle, it's going to be nothing but sort of left clickers or hold clickers. Because Scaramouche is apparently going to be a left clicker. Very much an on-field like clicker DPS, which is basically every on-field DPS. But yeah, very much an on-field DPS. So is Ito. So is A, usually, unless you're playing Hyperbloom A, in which case no. But so is A. And so is Ayato, unless you're playing, you know, Burst Ayato. So 3.3 is most certainly going to be the patch of on-field DPS. I also heard that there isn't. I think there are people saying that like 3.3 we're probably going to also see an expansion to the map, but I don't think I've seen anything to that effect because they're already bringing out TCG in 3.3 allegedly. So that should be more than enough of an expansion in and of itself before we get into also various other events and all that jazz. The fact that they're bringing in TCG in 3.3 I think is probably going to be enough for that expansion, and then 3.4 will be its own thing, which is I think Lantern Right? Because according to these Sussy Bucker leaks, 3.4 is finally going to be the time we're going to be seeing the Hu Tao rerun. Hu Tao is very, very popular, and I can see why. She's very fun, and obviously she's really, really strong. I've been wanting to get Hu Tao myself. I am streaming on Twitch, right? Okay. It's just gonna be one of those days, eh? Okay. Hello?
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Everyone go please. Make yourselves at home.
Surrender! Through me, justice is served. You stand condemned! Guilty!
Gets guiltified.
Your penance is due!
Now, if the person watching on YouTube happens to be typing in the YouTube chat, for some reason I can't see it. I don't know what. Hey Seed, how's it going? I haven't started it yet. I haven't started playing Fungulmon yet, no. We're going to do that, like, after I'm finished this farming. How's it going, Seed? How's it going?
I see everything.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Nowhere to run! Judgment is upon you. You stand condemned! Your penance is due! Guilty! Your penance is due!
Alright, there we go. It feels so good to be able to play Senna in some meaningful capacity now. Like, yeah, you could do that before with DEO. Like, yeah, you could do it before with, like, DMC. But as I said in my video about the healer teams, the reason why I didn't like Senna before was exclusively because I had to use DMC, and I never liked DMC. I never really liked DMC. Even like AMC, GMC, EMC, never liked them, never used them. DMC, used her, I used them,
Share my knowledge.
but it just sucked, because I had to rely on an ult, and I hate relying on ult. Like, I'd have to like the character a lot
On your soul! You stand condemned!
to rely on their ult. Like, it'd have to be Yalan.
You stand condemned!
Like, what makes Yalan so fun to play for me
Your penance
is having C1 by accident means that, like, I don't necessarily have to use Sacco. My energy requirements are pretty much sorted out, especially if I'm running EOSF. It's fun times. But with TMC, oh god. It's a nightmare. Anyway, today's been a bit of a
Quietly now.
Bit of a meme at work.
Here comes the catch.
Judgment is upon us.
But yeah, I'm just glad I'm out of it now.
Their penance is due.
And it's Friday night, which means time for rest has begun. Time for relaxation has begun. I wonder if I wonder, because of how Dendro works now, is there ever going to be a Dendro character who would actually want to use an attack stab? Obviously with like cryo characters, pyro characters, electro characters, there are times where you want to use an attack stab. Hey guys, how's it going? There are times when you want to use an attack stab. With Dendro characters, I don't think there's ever going to be a time where you want to use an attack stab over an EM stab.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Things are about to get dicey.
Now you're testing my patience. Through me, justice is served.
Because there's no such thing. Because there's no such thing as Dendro swells. Yeah, I think if they have high multipliers and no special EM passive. But even then, like, eventually there will be one, like Alhythen, for example. Because I feel like no matter what, all the Dendro reactions are very, very useful. So unlike Electro, when before we had Dendro reactions, they were like, even if you're running Overload or Taser comps, you don't really bother with EM on your Electro character because it's not the case with Dendro reactions. And then of course there's the fact that you'll still want EM for your aggravate reactions, because there's no such thing as mono Dendro. Like there's no mono Dendro team. It's not possible. Or rather, it's meaningless to do a mono Dendro team, because what's that gonna be? Well, you can't do Dendro swells, so you're probably gonna want to bring someone else, and what's that someone else gonna be? An Electro character? It becomes a spread team. Although at the same time, you can kind of say that with Mono Hydro, hey. Why is Mono Hydro so goddamn strong? Like, when Mono Hydro came out, it's like, people are like, oh my god, Mono Hydro, so good, so good, so good, and I'm like, is it just because the Hydro characters are really good? Is it just me who finds Sumeru's clunky AF? Yeah, she's a bit of a meme to play sometimes. Clunky? I don't know. I never like using the word clunky. Because I don't really know, I don't really have a barometer for someone who's clunky. Like, what does it mean to be clunky? Have 15,000 mechanics? That's not clunky, that's just 15 head. You know, that just means that, like, the character is, like, really, just has a lot of things available, just as a kit that's, like, really fleshed out and has a lot of things available to use. Has dual scaling, like Xin Yan. I mean, yeah, it makes her a bit of a meme to build, in my opinion, but that doesn't necessarily, I don't feel like she's clunky. Has abilities that don't work with each other, that's less to do with clunkiness, it's just more to do with a kit that makes no sense. Like, I don't really know what clunky means.
Here comes the catch.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Testing my patience.
I don't know how to describe it. Slow, I guess?
And it's just you.
Then it's slow. I feel like slow is a better way of saying it, because you know who else I find pretty slow? Eula. But I don't think Eula is clunky. I think Eula is a pretty smoothly, you know, a pretty smooth character to play. Smooth. You know, I feel like it's pretty smooth to play Eula. It's straightforward, and you do a whole lot of damage in a physical nuke. And while you're waiting for your physical nuke to happen, your normal attacks also happen to do a whole lot of damage.
You are not worth.
That's pretty good.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Here's the time!
yeah. In terms of Sucrose, I think the main thing about Sucrose that often makes me a bit about her, just a little bit, I still use her, but like just a little bit, is the fact that her energy requirement's pretty high. And I do find her ult to be very useful, but it's an 80, is it 80? It's an 80 cost ult, right? So it's a little bit annoying, and I don't like Sucrose enough to, you know, go through that. Yeah, like I don't like Sucrose enough as much as I like Lisa. So even though Lisa's ult is an 80 cost ult, that's fine by me because I really like Lisa.
Let's end this now.
But I don't like Sucrose as a person as much. So Sucrose's 80 cost ult is a very annoying ult. And it doesn't seem to me like it's easy enough to get that ult back. And also the annoyingness is, I just need another Kazuha. I guess she will. Oh yeah, no, of course. In fact, oftentimes, in the comparison between Sucrose and Kazuha, one needs to remember that before you get C2 Kazuha, there are things that Sucrose is actually a better choice for than Kazuha, specifically reaction teams. Where Kazuha is a much better choice for mono-element teams. Like mono electro, mono cryo, mono etc etc.
Here comes the catch.
Yeah. Without C2, you don't get that EM bonus,
You stand condemned.
which would be about equal to a max of to 1,008. Oh, sorry, let me say that again. The C2 bonus is basically the equivalent to a 1,000 EM Sucrose, who gives 20% of her EM, right? Kazuha before you get C2 is actually a bit of a different beast. So so the way I see it is I have Kazuha right now at C0. So whenever I feel like choosing between Kazuha and Sucrose, I basically look at my team and I think, is this a reaction team? Or is this a mono element team? Or is this something like Freeze-Loy? If this is something like Freeze-Loy or a mono element team, Kazuha is the way to go. Absolutely. If this is a reaction team, then Sucrose is the way to go. But if you have C2 Kazuha, then yeah, you basically have a 5-star Sucrose. Now, here's the thing. Unlike a lot of newer players who may be one day graced with another Kazuha banner, and then we'll have to wonder, do I want to get Kazuha or do I just want to continue to use Sucrose? There's a good chance you don't have C6 Sucrose. C6 Sucrose, I think if you can make it infuse, basically turns her into Kazuha. Basically turns her into a scuffed C2 Kazuha rather. C2 Kazuha. The thing about C2 Kazuha is that the duration of his ult forget his ult. The duration of his the duration of his elemental the duration of his elemental damage bonus lasts for 8 seconds. The duration of Sucrose's butterfly lasts for 6 seconds, but at C2? Yes, but at C2 you get an additional 2 seconds, which brings it up to 8 seconds. So technically, if you get C6 Sucrose, you actually basically have C2 Kazuha. Well, if you have C6 Sucrose at 1,000 EM, you basically have C6 Kazuha. But the difference is, it's much more difficult to infuse Sucrose's butterfly than it is to infuse Kazuha's, well, anything. Also, Kazuha just needs to perform a swirl. He doesn't have to necessarily infuse anything either, so that's actually pretty good. If you get C2 Kazuha, you basically have a very reliable version of C6 Sucrose. Minus the normal attacks, obviously. But I feel like the main takeaway, in my opinion, between those two is you don't necessarily need to get C2 Kazuha if you already have Sucrose. You don't necessarily need to get C6 Sucrose if you already have Kazuha.
I'm not the best judge of
Depending
other
on how
people's
you
sense of
play,
humor.
unless you intend to play 2 reaction teams simultaneously in Spiral Abyss, you can just use one on the... You can use your Sucrose on the reaction team, and then you could use Kazuha on your mono element team, and you'll be good to go. But seeing as KSDHL did end up getting C2 Kazuha for the purposes of not building Sucrose, well, you've basically got yourself a C6 Sucrose, essentially. But since you're not building that Kazuha, but since you're not building that Sucrose, what that also means is that you're going to find yourself in a position, I think, where on your other team, you won't have an Animo support like Sucrose or Kazuha. If you're fine with that, that's great. If you're not fine with that, then that's something you should probably look into. I, personally, am fine with that. As you know, a lot of the teams I play, I don't actually use either Sucrose or Kazuha. I use Kazuha in my Freeze-Loy team.
Time for afternoon tea.
Nah, just built my Sucrose just so I can run 2 Animos on 2 teams. Oh, 1 Animo per team, right? Not 2 Animos on 2 teams. You're not building like Kazuha, Sucrose, Jean and... oh, not even Jean, Venti and Hazel for the sake of putting 2 Animos on 2 teams, right? You're just saying 2 Animos, comma, 1 per team, therefore 1 Animo, therefore 2 Animos, 2 teams. I don't even think I have that many Animos in total. Let's see. I have Kaz, which makes 1. And then I have Sayu, which makes 2. Sucrose makes 3. Where's Jean? Where's Jean? Ah, Jean makes 4. AMC. Let's not forget AMC. Yeah, I have 4 as well. So who are you missing? Sayu? Jean. Ah, fair enough. Despite the fact that Jean is like teetering on the edge of being like, despite the fact that Jean is teetering on the edge of being generally with regards to whether or not she's fun,
as well.
there's absolutely no doubt that C2 Jean is a hell of a good time. But the moment I get C6 Yujin, suddenly C2 Jean becomes not as much of a hell of a good time. Or rather, not as uniquely hell of a good time. But C2 Jean is a hell of a good time. For range characters anyway. If you're playing melee, well, hit lag. Alright, let's do this. Take a walk around Sumeru City. We'll walk around as Nahida. Faruzan and Scaramouche are coming though, and they're both going to be Animo. So you have 2 opportunities to get another Animo character, KSDHL, if you're interested in them at all. Of course, they're both basically Animo DPS and Animo like prime Animo support. So I get the feeling
There's a new bulletin board here, and it has pictures of fungi on it.
I feel like what's going to happen with Faruzan is the same thing that's happening with Sada and with Goro. I suspect that Faruzan is going to be exclusively on Scaramouche banners moving forward. It would not surprise me if that's the case. Interested in capturing well-behaved fungi and getting up close and personal with them. Want to try commanding fungi in combat and experience the thrill of defeating powerful opponents. Excited about forming your own fungi team and facing off against other beast tamers in an action-packed battle. Look no further. The first Nilapala Cup Beast Tamers tournament is about to begin. We anticipate your arrival. All you have to do is sign up for the tournament and give it a go. Sounds good to me. training fungi to fight each other.
But fungi are monsters! We can't let this go ahead! It's way too dangerous!
Sounds pretty fun to me.
Let's go check out the tournament. If it's as dangerous as it sounds, at least we'll be there to stop things from getting too out of control.
Wait, what's happening? Are we the cops now? What's going on? I had a brief look, actually, at Scaramush's kit. His skill, his special, looks pretty interesting, and it is like the one thing that is making me think, I guess I'll try and get him. The other thing that's making me think, I guess I'll try and get him, is the fact that he's apparently going to be alongside the Ito rerun. And if he's alongside the Ito rerun, it means that his banner is not only going to potentially have Faruzan on it, which I think is going to be the case, but his banner is also going to have Goro on it. And I want to get Goro for my Noel teams. I want to get Goro for my Geo team. I want to get C6 Goro for my Geo team, so that Ningguang can do 40% extra Geo crit damage, Noel can do 40% extra Geo damage, as well as get a bunch more defense and all that jazz. Like, I want that. Which means I'm probably going to end up wailing for, not necessarily Scaramush, but I'm probably going to end up wailing for Goro. Not necessarily because I like Goro, but only because I want to get C6 Goro. I've had 2 opportunities to try and get him. I think it's high time I actually get C6 Goro. But in the process, if it's anything like the Sayu incident, also known as the C1 Ayaka incident, or if it's anything like the Kokomi incident, the Sara incident, I'm probably going to end up getting C1 Scaramush before all things considered. I like Ito, but not enough to farm Husk for him. Fair enough. I don't think there's any real alternative to Husk. I mean, I suppose you could just run 4-piece gladiators on him, but it's a bit cope. But like you said, if you don't like him enough to get 4-piece Husk on him, then you just... I mean, the reality is you just don't like him enough then. I think the best thing about it, the thing about it is that if you eventually find a healer that you really, really like, someone like Kokomi, someone like Barbara, someone like Chi-Chi, you know, a healer like that you like, that you want to farm, like at least some clan pieces for, that's, I think, the moment when you start to farm for Ito.
What they say is true.
Until then,
you have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Welcome, contestants, to the Nilutpala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament. I am
researcher
Kautilya,
was holding this.
a senior Immorta researcher and the
An
organizer
Immorta
of
researcher.
today's tournament.
Hey, is Tignani going to be part of this?
I'm sure you're probably all very intrigued by the idea of fighting fungi and excited at the prospect of our amazing prizes. But at the same time, you may well have some concerns about the safety of this tournament.
Yes.
Worry not, the wisdom orb we've developed exclusively for this event makes use of Immorta's most advanced intellectual boost technology. It is absolutely reliable and safe. So please cast your reservations aside and enter the tournament.
It looks like a Dendrospectre. Why does the wisdom orb look like a Dendrospectre?
Also, it gives me great pleasure to announce that this event is sponsored by Mr. Elhingen, a renowned businessman from Fontaine who has generously provided a grand total of 60 million mora for our prize fund.
60 mil?
And if anyone is able to prove themselves capable of carrying out Mr. Elhingen's philosophy by passing the ultimate trial, he will be willing to give them his entire fortune.
Jesus Christ.
The only other condition is that the winner must agree to carry on Mr. Elhingen's legacy by hosting the Nilutpala Cup Beast Tamers tournament in the future.
Alright, sounds good.
Whoa! Paimon can't believe that rich guy threw 60 million mora at this event.
60 mil.
Just like that.
Can you imagine how many characters I can level 90 instantly with 60 mil?
Promised to keep his beast taming tournament going?
Precisely 45, I think. Takes about a mil. It takes about like a mil and a half.
pretty
Right?
official.
For level 90? No, it takes about a minute and a half just
It'd be a
to
little
crowd a
inappropriate
talent, I
if we
think.
just barged in and tried to shut it down.
It's fucking expensive.
Why don't we enter the tournament and see if this wisdom orb thingy actually works?
Yeah, you just want the money, don't you, Paimon? Well, guess what? So do I.
No, that's not it. It's just, now that everything in Sumeru has finally settled down, don't you think it'd be a little unfair to Nahida if we keep picking trouble with the academia?
Yeah.
And he sounded really confident. Paimon's curious about how this mysterious fungi taming device works.
What will you do to the fungi?
Although they've caused us trouble in the past, the fungi aren't just aggressive monsters, right? They're more like wild animals with bad tempers.
No, to be fair, a lot of the fungi act like a family. You have like the big shroom chickens, but then you have the little shrooms, and they're like the shroom chicks. And even in Vanarada, not Vanarada, in the I think it's Multimia Forest, you have like the one shroom chicken with a bunch of little shrooms following it, like a big mama duck with her little ducklings following it. So they're not even necessarily wild animals with bad tempers. They're just wild animals that have general wild animal families, and we're going around slaughtering them by the thousands in order to get fungi material so that we can level up Nahida. But what we're actually doing is, in front of Big Mama Shroom, we're killing her children. So of course they're going to attack us. We're the bad guys here, chat. This message has been brought to you by the RSPCA and Peter.
Since there's no longer any safety concerns, we don't need to worry. Maybe we can even try becoming friends with the fungi. Paimon thinks that would be fun.
Could be good.
Besides, if we do well in the tournament, we'll be able to earn some extra mora.
And we'll somehow earn...
Basically no drawback.
And we'll somehow earn a Dory constellation. I don't know how that fits in, but we'll somehow earn a Dory constellation out of this. They are plants, though. They have sentience, so therefore they're animals.
Come on, let's grab a wisdom orb and enter the tournament.
They're not necessarily humans, but they do have sentience, Kirsty Howe. Way more sentience than plants. So I would at least define them as animals.
Huh? Looks like the people ahead of us are still signing up. Let's wait our turn.
Okay.
Golden Comet and Silver Companion. So, you're competing too?
Excuse me? We're what now?
Huh? You know us? But what's with those names? We've never heard them before.
You're a tough duo if the posters are to be believed. Some mercenaries who managed to escape from you painted your portraits, warning others to avoid messing with you at all costs.
Ah. When we randomly slaughter mercenaries, when we randomly slaughter Eremites by the hundreds, some of them manage to escape to warn the other Eremites. Hey, there's this traveler and this flying silver thing. If you ever see them, heckin' run. Because they'll use like a freaking god or another god, or hell, they'll bring 3 gods and just strike merciless fury on you. It's insane.
Paimon doesn't know whether to be flattered or to try and explain that we aren't as scary as the rumors suggest.
Unfortunately, the rules of this tournament state that beast tamers aren't allowed to use their weapons, or even fight each other directly. Your impeccable combat skills won't be any use to you here. The tournament is about capturing fungi, training them, and commanding them in combat. There's no way of knowing whether commanding fungi is a skill you'll be able to master in time.
Well, we'll find out.
That's true. We've never captured a fungus before and wouldn't know anything about how to get them to fight.
Yeah. Well, we're basically beginners, but we'll figure this out.
You look like a staff member. What are you lecturing us for? Who are you anyway?
Yeah, who are you?
The name's Ania. I used to work for the
Ania.
Eremites, taming grumpy sumpter beasts. Ended up with a reputation for being a beast tamer, so they got me involved with testing the wisdom orb early on.
Okay.
Anyway, my name ain't worth remembering. I'm just an illiterate nobody. All I'm good for is doing odd jobs for eremite mercs. Just think of me as another contestant. I do have a lot of experience taming beasts, though. Want me to teach you?
Yes, please. You want to team up with us?
You guys are worth me getting to know, as allies or opponents. Because either way, you can get rid of some obstacles for me in this competition. Of course, I prefer allies if possible.
She's gonna be the final boss, somehow.
But also quite
In this event, she's gonna be the final boss. Calling it now.
It's definitely better to have an expert teach us than figure everything out on our own.
At the very end, she'll be like, alright, now that you've defeated everyone in the competition, it's time.
All right then.
Can you defeat
Take
me,
this wisdom orb and
your
let's go catch the
sensei?
fungi at the designated area.
Alright, let's do it.
She gets right to the point, doesn't she?
This is where you'll capture your fungi. The fungi in this area are highly compatible with the wisdom orb, and they're ideal for training and competing with.
Okay.
The wisdom orb can capture and store fungi. It also serves as a controller.
Nice.
I recommend giving each fungus a code name to make commanding them easier. For example, this one next to me is Pyro 1, which means Pyrofungus number 1.
You just go after elements and then number them? Seems kind of boring to Paimon. This fungus looks pretty lively. Why don't we call it Bouncy Happy Shroom?
Okay.
Thanks, but no thanks. I've got my own way of naming them, and I'm gonna stick with it. It's simple.
I suppose if you have like 25 different fungi, coming up with unique names for them is gonna be a little bit difficult.
Anyway, all right, we'll stop. But wait until you hear the great names we come up with for our fungi. You might want to reconsider then.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's equip our fungus catching thing. I wonder if you know how, like, I think it was was it yesterday or 2 days ago or something, maybe on a Discord stream, we were talking about how the events are sometimes potentially testing grounds for mechanics. I wonder if this fungus event is used as a testing ground for a mechanic that a specific character is going to have. The ability to command summons. Surely. Anyway. The character knows will change your elemental skill to a capture skill. Hold and aim. When your capture skill hits a fungus, it will add to your capture progress. After a fungi within a capture zone is affected by electro, they will enter a special activated state which their movement speed will be increased at which rate, while the rate at which their capture progress fills will also be increased. If they're affected by pyro, their movement speed will be decreased, and the rate at which their capture progress fills will also be decreased. Once you capture the fungus captured... Sorry, once your capture progress reaches maximum, the fungus can be captured, upon which you can name this the fungus based on Paimon's suggestions. Okay. Got him. Okay, so we got the Electro one. Ooh. Stormlord, I like the sound of that. Why is there 3 of them? Paimon remembers an idea she heard from before. Let's call it Bongo Head. How does Bongo Head sound? No matter how Paimon thinks about it, Bongo Head just seems like the right name. Oh, okay, well there's Bongo Head.
Every one of these will sound really cool when you call them out in the arena.
The name, yeah, what's up with that, Paimon? Why are all 3 suggestions the same?
The hat on this little guy's head kinda looks like a drum, don't you think? The first thing that came to Paimon's mind when she saw it was, if you hit it on the head, it's definitely gonna go bing bong. How does the name Bongo Head sound?
probably more like a squelch. No, I agree. I agree. I don't think it's going to be that hard. It's very soft, isn't it?
Oh, look how happy it looks. That means it likes the name. Okay then, Bongo Head it is.
Okay.
Aw, Bongo Head's just like a little puppy. Paimon's never seen this side of a fungus before. From now on, we need to look out for each other, Bongo Head.
So Bongo Head's going to get all of the screen time, is he?
Fungi and make a team for Bongo Head.
So Bongo Head is the main character of this event, is he? And what's gonna happen? The Morana is going to return somehow, and in the end, it's going to fire off a big fuck-off laser. And the only one who is capable of defending us is Bongo Head. But in the process, Bongo Head must sacrifice his life to ensure our survival, ladies and gentlemen. God damn it. It's Arama and Arana all over again.
Yeah. Yep.
This fungus has such a big head, but it's more agile. Let's give it a unique name. Stout waist, hard hat, Crasher Basher. Come on. Come on. We gotta go Crasher Basher. Okay, this is a cryo one. Picking... Nah, that's a shit name. Cool Shroom, Cool It. Cool It! If you're a Kaya main, if you're a Kaya main and you don't pick Cool It, you're no longer a Kaya main. I think Cool Shroom... Cool Shroom seems really generic. Cool It. This one just sounds dumb. Cool It! Let's do it.
Great, you've now collected all 4 fungi. The next step is to use the floral jelly provided by the organizers to boost your fungi's abilities. That way they'll be able to unleash powerful skills during combat.
Alright, let's do
I
it.
can't believe we're making progress so quickly. It's all thanks to your help, Hania. Alright, let's all return to the arena now.
So at what point...
Look, someone's staggering along with a fungus running circles around her.
Layla!
Is she being attacked?
Doesn't look like it.
She's collapsed! Let's go see what's happening.
It's Layla, everyone. Who's, by the way, whose, trailer just dropped today as well. I've listened to it, but I don't think I've watched it. I should probably go and watch it properly.
I'm too weak.
Layla, daijoubu ka?
Are you hurt? How bad is it?
Oh, watch
Number
out.
1, take it out!
Wait, it's not an enemy. It's my shroom buddy.
Buddy.
Just a little too tired to walk right now, but I still need to find 3 more shroom buddies to qualify for the tournament.
Shrew buddy. How is that line coming from Layla and not coming from Kategari? Come on, your shrew buddy is your friend who smokes the good stuff with you, man. Shrew buddy, dude. Oh, yeah. How would you rank the trailer themes top 5? Oh, number 1 is a toss-up between A and Nahida. Number 2 is whoever is not number 1. Number 3, Zhongli. Number 4... Oh, number 4 is a toss-up between Hu Tao, Dory, Yalan, Tignari, or Seno. And then number 5 is also a toss-up between those 4. Jeez, Dory? Yes! Yes, Dory's trailer theme is great. To be fair, I've never heard of it. Okay. I'm bringing it up now. I'm bringing it up right now. I love Dory's trailer theme. It's awesome. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to Dory's Divine Bazaar. Everything you need with service you can rely on. Want to take a nap? Stay dry? See a sumpter beast? No problem. With enough Mora, you can afford to do anything. Even take on the academia.
It's just so upbeat and I love it. But this is where the good part comes in.
Magic lamp!
And the build up.
Here's the goods! Your Mora's mine! My Mora is mine, and your Mora is mine too.
What a great theme. What a great theme. You've got the upbeat. It's upbeat, which is great. And then the build up in the middle. To sort of like the build up in the middle, the change of pace. That as it's rising up. What a great trailer theme. What a great trailer theme. Your song is better than your character. I like Dory, fuck you. But yeah, Dory's theme is great. Up there with like Hu Tao. It's up there because it's very memorable. Like it's up there with Hu Tao. Yolan's got a great theme. Tignari's theme is I think pretty good. Senno's theme is also really good as well. Like oh god, there's so many to choose from. If you like her, then why is she only level 70? 80. 80.
I wasn't counting on running into other contestants here. Maybe this is the end of the road for me. Twirly Whirly on its own is no match for you. Look after Twirly Whirly for me. Take him with you to the top. Hey, don't give up. It's not like we're a bunch of eremites trying to steal your fungi.
I did level up to an 80, right? Didn't I?
We're better than that.
I'm sure I did.
You should at least
I would have 90 her at some point.
In the arena, so we can
just haven't had the time or the opportunity yet because, you know, Nahida.
Ania over here is a professional beast tamer, and despite knowing that we might be her fiercest competitors, she still gave us lots of help and advice.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
That was my educated guess. An educated guess would have said 90. That would be an educated guess. What you did was a stab in the dark.
State your name and mission. Golden Comet and Silver Companion shall gladly come to your aid. Really? Then, could you please help me collect the rest of the 4 shroom buddies I need? Does this mean my luck is finally starting to change? My name is Layla. I'm
What's
just
up, Layla?
a student in the Ratawa Darshan, so I don't have any impressive titles or anything. And my goal is to make it into the quarterfinals. If I can make it to the quarterfinals, I'll get to take my shroom buddies home and delegate some of my physical labor.
Yeah, but didn't you well for Sadie ready to keep her at 70?
I'll take good care of them too.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Paimon read that in the rules somewhere. All quarterfinalists get
But I
to
also
take
welled
home
for
any
Sarah.
of their choice.
And she's level 90.
But what do you mean physical
I
labor?
also welled for Lisa, don't forget that.
Shouldn't you be busy with coursework and writing papers? This is pretty embarrassing, but, so I must have some sort of congenital sleep disorder or something, 'cause I can never seem to get enough sleep, and I'm always really low on energy. Even the
What a mood.
smallest amount of exercise makes me... Well, you saw me just now. I get so tired, I collapse from exhaustion. So when I said physical labor, I just meant basic stuff like moving books around or fetching things I need from the store. You don't need to be embarrassed about that. It's totally normal. Paimon delegates chores to her all the time.
First she calls them buddies, then she talks about wanting to live with them. Ridiculous. She sounds just like Elhingen.
Hi. What's up?
Well, looks like you've mastered everything already and moved on to helping others. I'm delighted for you.
You sound
See you
annoyed.
around. Good luck.
Alright, good luck.
Huh? Why is Ania leaving all of a sudden? We haven't thanked you or Pyro won yet, Ania. Let's at least go get something to eat together.
Up, exit stage left then.
What's wrong? That beast tamer, is she...
First they copy Breath of the Wild, then they copy Pokemon. Yeah.
Probably not. She's pretty blunt and doesn't
Can't wait
make
for them
a
to
great
copy
first
Grand Theft
impression.
Auto.
But she's definitely not a bad person. Otherwise, why would she have helped?
Drive-bys against the sages in the rainforest with Nahida.
Yeah, we'll see her again. And when we do, let's give her some gifts to show her our gratitude.
That moment when you actually find the sages, they're just walking around in the forest, and so you do a drive-by with Nahida, and she turns around and says, "You picked the wrong house, fool!" Pap, 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 pap. And you just run.
In the meantime, let's follow her example by doing our
It's only a
best
matter
in the
of time before we get
tournament,
mounts,
helping other
chat.
contestants and making
Probably
sure
from
Layla
10.
gets to compete. Thank you so much. I'll try my best to contribute too. I don't want to be a burden to you guys. Nicely done. Now that we put together Layla's team, she should be eligible to take part. Let's head back to the arena and confirm with them.
Okay. Was there a, It looked like there was a dungeon somewhere around here that I haven't visited yet. But it may have just been, this great big ass root that looked like a door but isn't a door. Alright. Alright. Don't mind me. Just gonna jump right off this bridge. So the 4 shrooms that we have, they're going to be the 4 shrooms that we use all the time, right? We can't just go and grab more shrooms. Okay, we grab like an entire army of shrooms. And be like the rite of Rohirrim! Let's go!
We're in a different group from Layla, so we won't have to compete against each other in the early stages of the competition.
Well, we will have to compete with each other in the later stages.
I hope I don't have to fight you guys in the later stages either.
Yeah, because you're gonna get smoked.
Hello there, little ones.
Hey!
You're at the center of the action once again.
What's up, Yai?
You two truly are like
What's
the
up,
main
Miko? How's it
characters
going?
in your own light novel.
My queen.
What are you doing here? Is Paimon hallucinating?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
This tournament was advertised far and wide, including all the way over in Inazuma. They even handed out flyers in front of Yai Publishing House. Don't you think a tournament like this makes a perfect candidate for light novel treatment?
And it's probably gonna be a whole lot of fun with you around. Hell yeah.
Yai Publishing House is working on a bestseller that, if all goes to plan, will stay a bestseller for the next 50 years. The theme is friendship and rivalry. So
Who's
we
this?
decided to bring our up-and-coming author Soka here to
Oh,
gather
Soka.
some inspiration.
Suka.
I, of course, need to ensure my writers' manuscripts are up to par. So, I will be taking part in the tournament myself to get a little taste of what it's like.
You sure you weren't just here
He's
to have
my little
fun?
partner in crime. Soka named it Blitzara. I think it's rather good. Very distinctive.
Who knew there'd be such a big turnout? Even Miko's here.
Wait, is A here
Soka,
then?
come say hi to the little ones. They're set to be some of the fiercest competition you face in the tournament. You should put them in your novel as major characters.
Yes, Chief Editor.
Yeah, hype us up, come on.
For the sake of my readership, I won't back down. I'll beat you.
Okay, let's go.
Just because you're with Miko doesn't mean we'll go easy on you.
In fact, because you're with Miko, we're gonna have to go
Yes,
extra
more
hard.
of that. Do you feel that, Soka? Declaring a challenge to your archenemy in the making before the competition begins is a key plot device that helps build dramatic tension.
I wouldn't say I'm feeling that exactly. Just thinking about competing against Her Excellency's Hanamizaka tour confidant is making me so nervous. I'm losing my mind.
Hanamizaka
In that case,
confident.
Head back to the inn and capture your nervous breakdown in writing while it's still fresh. This'll make excellent source material too.
She's terrifying, but she also seems really dedicated to her craft. I hope we can be friends.
And who is this softly spoken little lady?
She's our new friend, Layla. We met her while we were out capturing fungi. Layla's entering the tournament because she wants to take her trained fungi back home to live with her. Her goal is to make it to the quarterfinals.
Training fungi, and then domesticating them? How fascinating. You must be full of secrets.
I hope we can do that
There's
too.
an intriguing story to be told here, no doubt. I'm Yae Miko, a light novel editor. Purely out of personal interest, and right now what I'm most interested in is you. Nice to meet you. The pleasure is all mine.
Now there's some Rule 34 I didn't expect.
Have no idea how to respond to that. Traveler,
I wouldn't know how to respond to that either. I'd be like,
really appreciate all your help.
you're interested in me?
But I want to get to know my four shroom buddies a little better and prepare for the qualifiers, so I'll go do some training now.
Okay,
Don't
bye-bye.
push yourself too hard, Layla. You'll end up collapsing from exhaustion again.
Don't trip.
Miko, what are you doing scaring a new friend off like that?
Yeah, jeez, Miko.
Oh, am I really so terrifying? Well then, I'll simply have to talk to her again another time to clear things up.
It's not that you're terrifying. It's that not that many people, especially in this world, can handle this level of sass on a near constant basis. We are barely holding on. Through the sass, we are barely holding on.
But that can wait. Judging from your expression, it seems like you have something you want to say to me, little one.
Yeah, what are you actually doing here? I don't know. I'm a Yae Miko main, to some extent. I don't know what you're doing here.
I'm comforted to know that you didn't lose your heads amidst the hype, and you're not just in this to have some fun. Unfortunately, though, it appears that we're about to be interrupted.
Uh-oh.
Guji Yae, what an honor to finally meet you. We're so privileged that our tournament is your first destination in Sumeru.
Huh? Isn't that the organizer? And that super rich businessman is here too.
Goodness, I presume that the tournament is proceeding very smoothly indeed. Otherwise, how would the host and sponsor themselves have the time to spare to chat with contestants one-on-one?
How you jest, Guji Yae! Those such as your esteemed self deserve nothing short of the most lavish reception Sumeru has to offer.
Okay. What's he trying to pull
you've
here?
already had the chance to try out the Wisdom Orb. What are your thoughts on the future prospects of this technology? You know, with your blessing, it can be introduced into Inazuma, allowing you to swiftly resolve the situation of,
Right now, I am nothing but an ordinary
Wait, what's
editor-in-chief.
happening?
I'm here to enjoy my vacation and gather some inspiration along the way. And if I can at all help it, I'd rather not concern myself with such weighty topics as the future fate of nascent technologies.
Don't be so pushy, Mr. Kautelia. Droning on about the Academia's business ambitions is hardly respectful to our honored guest, who has traveled all the way from the land of thunder to be here.
Wait, is this teasing the fact that, it's Scaramouche, who was almost becoming a god thanks to the electronosis? And so, Miko is here to try and fix all that shit up? On top of, being part of the competition. Is that what's happening?
Not to mention that Guji Yae is busy catching up with her friends. I dare say it was both unnecessary and discourteous to interrupt their conversation like this.
A most pertinent remonstration coming from you, Mr. Elhingen. You do conduct yourself in such an unobtrusive manner, much as you have in your entire career, quietly amassing an enormous fortune while remaining almost entirely unknown.
How very
To
sus.
hear such high praise from the great Guji Yae
Actually, that's not that
is
sus.
more prestige than I could ever hope for. Please, should you require anything at all, do not hesitate to seek my assistance. I will do everything within my ability to make your stay in Sumeru an enjoyable one.
Okay.
Also, to have the renowned traveler here at the tournament is an unexpected delight. I'm very much looking forward to seeing you in action.
Okay. Alright, bye Felicia.
Miko, they're here to do business with you, right? Should you really be turning them away like this? Especially the rich guy? Paimon thinks working with him could have a lot of advantages for Yae Publishing House.
It would be great for you to expand into
Promoting an
Sumeru.
entirely new event throughout all of Teyvat so rapidly would be an impossible feat for any ordinary businessman. I, for one, do not wish for Yae Publishing House to be the subordinate partner in a business relationship with him. Besides,
Fair enough.
the tournament has only just begun. Who knows whether it will go on to be a success? I want to focus on trying to enjoy myself, while keeping one eye open for potential liabilities.
So you've noticed.
Fungi may look adorable, but they carry potent elemental
Yeah, they're still
energy
ultimately
inside
like
their bodies.
monsters
One's
or
guard down around these creatures.
wild
would be
animals that we fight
unwise
regularly.
move, don't you think?
Yeah, it is a little bit dangerous, but we should be okay.
Just us. Yeah, we started out with some safety concerns about this event, but the wisdom orb seems pretty amazing. At least all the fungi we used it on have been very well behaved, like our bongo head here. Seems we don't need to be too nervous after all.
For now.
Paimon, you're just as carefree and enthusiastic as ever. Well, it's about time for me to get into character. As a contestant, I need to go and get ready for the tournament.
Okay.
See you in the qualifiers. Blitzara, say goodbye to our friends.
Okay. Alright, see ya.
Coming here was a great
See ya,
idea.
Miko.
Look at us, making new friends, bumping into Miko. Oh, this competition is shaping up to be a whole lot of fun. Come on, let's go
Agreed.
get some floral jelly for Bongo Head's training, like Hania suggested.
We also need floral jelly for the others as well, Paimon. Don't forget about the others. Don't just hyper focus on Bongo Head. We're not going to be able to min-max Bongo Head just this early, I think.
I see a
If you want to buy me out, you should offer at least twice as much as that.
Can you do your best Chinese accent? Depends. Do you want Cantonese accent? Do you want Mandarin accent? Or do you want racist accent? Because... up to you. Yeah. Why you have to eat so many cookie? When your grandmother give you the cookie jar, they do not want you to eat all of them. That is meant to be one jar of cookie for the entire month. When Amma give you the red envelope, when Amma give you the lacy douloi, you are supposed to use that money for the entire year. Don't go using it for like a few lollipop. Something like that. That's just racist Chinese accent.
The champions to be, here at long last. Come on now, use the floral jelly and awaken your fungi's true potential.
Champions to be? Thanks for the compliment. So you've heard about us too?
Of course. I was standing right next to you when you collected your wisdom.
A lot of Kanto do speak English like that. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is that like,
was busy explaining
even though it sounds,
to you.
even though I do call it my racist Chinese accent, yeah, it's just basically us speaking. It's just basically people speaking English, but using the pronunciation rules of Cantonese, which is why a lot of the time, you have lots of the accent that go up, go down, go flat, do the crazy thing, you know? Lot of that kind of thing.
With an expert mentor like Hania, I'm sure you'll become.
Of course, all I need to say is yeah, and we've already started.
If even the staff are
even if I pronounce everything perfectly,
really
just saying yeah, that's all it needs.
More reason to give it our all.
How's it going, Shin? How's it going? I blame. Oh, you mean Uncle? What the fuck is his name? Uncle Roger. Yeah, Uncle Roger. Make it so very, very popular. Become the only Chinese accent I have any chance of doing. And thus I don't do Chinese accents.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1.
The emotional damage, yeah. The thing about Chinese accents, okay, let me tell you this thing. Let me tell you this. The reason why I don't necessarily have a huge repertoire of Chinese accents, despite the fact that I am Chinese, is because my parents spoke decent English. My friends' parents, my Chinese friends' parents, they also spoke decent English. I don't really have
what they say is true.
I don't really like personally know that many people who speak really, really thick Hong Kong English, where you don't understand anything they say. Like, no matter what they say, you don't have any idea what they are saying. Because sometimes they drag the word out very, very long. And then halfway through the sentence, they suddenly start talking really, really fast. And you don't know why they have to talk really, really fast, because it's just how they talk like that. And so it gets very, very confusing. There was that one guy who I met who truly spoke like proper Hong Kong English, who always had their sentence go very, very slowly, but then halfway through, their sentence structure became very, very fast. And it was really, really hard to understand it. And it was for a job interview. So naturally I didn't get the job, because I didn't understand a word that he was saying. Hey, Exaldo, how's it going? My Cantonese sucks too much anyway. 哎呀，點解你個中文唔？點解你唔識廣州話㗎？你過嚟呢度，你話你個廣州話唔夠，點解你唔快啲話聲俾我啊？我就幫你學啲中文啦。Hong Kong was pretty advanced in English because of colonization. Yeah, and yet for some reason they always have this kind of accent when they try to speak. So. 廣州話就係 Cantonese.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
One is Hong Kong and one is not. No, 廣州話就係 Cantonese. Yeah, that's the same thing. Teaching you Canto and you end up learning French instead. Oh, oui, oui. The moment you start hearing French in my Cantonese is the moment I'm sufficiently drunk. Not gonna happen. Anyway. Your Cantonese is great though. Thank you. It's not that great. It's not that great. Like, the thing about Cantonese, for me, is that if I were to just have a general conversation about general things, How's the weather? We're going shopping. We need to buy these groceries. Oh yeah, I can have that conversation. You know? But if we start going into even remotely complex things, anything scientific, anything mathematical, well, not mathematical per se, but like anything like of a sort of mid-high school level mathematics, anything technological, even anything technical in video games. Remember that one time? Can you understand Cantonese news though? Vaguely. Generally, I think I know what's going on, but sometimes I'm so confused. The stuff they read is completely different for a spoken Cantonese. That's because the stuff they read is actually Mandarin technically. Like, the thing about Chinese is that whilst what we read is probably going to be the same, Mandarin and Chinese is completely different. And when I read Chinese, I can't read Chinese. So whenever I read Chinese, I feel like I'm reading Mandarin in much the same way that I don't understand Mandarin at all. Like, if you want me to speak a random Mandarin sentence, I can't. I don't know how to. I can't form a random Mandarin sentence outside of like the very, very basic things. 我是 I want to say my name is Rat. I don't even know how to say that. I want to say my name is Kategari. I don't even remember how to say that. If I want to say Cantonese, 我名係 Kategari. But what do I say in Mandarin? 我们是 Kategari. No, that's not correct. That means we are Kategari. 我是 Kategari. But I'm not sure. I never understood that in my entire life. Yeah, I never understood Mando ever. My mom tried to teach me, but Kung Fu Kategari. Everybody likes a Kung Fu fighting. Their moves were a little bit frightening. Okay. Alright, Balfour. Let's do it. Let's train the fungus. You just brought back the bad memories. Alright, let's do it. Okay. So the goal is to basically do this. Okay. So let's start off by... Okay, let's see. So we want to get this to the middle. We're going to get this to the top. That's in the middle. Those two are fine. So... Okay. Wait, hold on. Can I do this? You may rotate the 4 jellies. Oh, okay. Wait, switch? Oh, okay, okay. So... Perfect. Okay. Oh, okay, well that was... Obviously this one was pretty simple. Making Bruce... People going, hi, yeah, then pull the hand. Making Bruce Lee sounds. Bubbly prison and water bomb. Did we just min-max this one? Fungi skill con... Wait, what is this? Use copy to directly copy the color. Oh, okay, cool. Oh. Okay, so we don't want to so... Okay, let's see. So... The copy is going to be used on the pink one. So, we'll do that in a sec. First off... I want to do that. Okay. Ah, perfect. And then the copy does that. Resonator. It's an Octavia! Wait, what? Why are you suddenly Octavia? Hello? Is this a Warframe collab that I'm seeing here? What's going on? Alright, let's have a look. What's the dealio here? So, copy's gonna be used twice, but let's just... Okay, so we'll probably need to do this. I think. Then we... Oops. Yes. Okay. Did I screw it up? Hang on. Okay, let's start again. Okay. Oh, there we go. Nice. Within 7 steps to obtain all the rewards. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. So apparently you can do this in 7 steps. Shit. Okay, let's see. Ah! Of course. Of course. Your first one before the did I screw this up could have been done in less than 7. Yep, there we go. Alright. What's this? Use preset to place a pre-existing formula directly on a corresponding slot. Oh. Okay. So we have a preset. Okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, no. So... You got 2 purples. Okay. Hang on, so... If I do that... Ah. Ah, okay. Nice.
Mongohead and buddies should be able to fight at full power now. We still have some time.
You know what? As a concept, I like those puzzles. Obviously, they're a bit easy-ish, although I did screw up the first one. Or rather, I did screw up the third one. But like, as a concept, I quite like them. You know, they actually required like a level of thought. So you know, credit where credit is due. Nice. Alright, so that's the challenge. What's this? Defense? So there's offense and defense. Fungi archive. What's this? Ah! Wait. Bongo Head is a healing. Of course, Bongo is a healer. It's a freaking Animo one. No, it's a freaking Hydro one. Cool It is a high impact. Of course, it's a freaking Cryo one. Crasher Basher being a Geo one is a defense type. Of course, fair enough. Stormlord being an Electro type is going to be a DPS type. Of course. Dendro is probably going to be a react. Oh no, Dendro is a high impact one. I don't know what that means. Either way, probably reaction based. The Anima one is apparently a DPS type. This one's apparently going to be a high impact one. Oh, this one's a buffer. Okay. Defense, DPS, healer. Okay. Let's go and capture some more. So there's a Dendro and a Stretchy Pyro one, hey? Okay, let's go to Multimedia Forest. One sec, everyone. I'm just going to go and put my cup into the wash. One sec, folks. Alright, everyone, I'm back. Let's see. Alright.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Oh no! Uh-oh.
You're in for a little shock.
Okay, that's one. Oh, how did I miss? Wait, where did it go? Where the hell did it go? Oh, I see it. Why is this one so flying? Ah. Wait, I don't know where it went. Oh, it went over there. Got it! Pyrotech Puff, Blaze Sword, Spark and Spores? Sparks and Spores? Oh, Claymanes are gonna be clicking Sparks and Spores, surely. I think I like the idea of Pyrotech Puff, chat. Let's go with that one. Greenhand Floatwell Bloom Soon. Floatwell. Alrighty. We should probably go back here. Yeah, let's go back here. We'll train the new ones. Unlock. We'll min-max the new ones now. Alright, let's do this. Floatwell, what do you got? Okay. Wait, what's this preset? Huh. Oh! Oh, God! Wait, hold on. Okay, let's start again. That's a screw up. Okay, let's see. So... if I put that... hang on. So if I just switch... No, that's a switch. What's this preset? I see. No, not yet. Ah, crap. Okay. So, what I want to do... here... No. Hang on. No, that's not correct either. So... actually, can I... if I swap these two... okay, so what's this preset again? It's that. Blue, green, and blue. No, it's too early to use that. Blue, green, and blue. So if I got blue, green, blue, that's no good. Hang on. So if I want to use blue, green, blue, one of these has to be blue. Okay. Okay. No, that's way too many. That's way too many moves. Okay. So, in order for this to work, one of these needs to be blue. Hang on. What if I just do this? Rotate. Oh, fuck. It was actually that simple. I don't know, why did that take me so long to figure out? Okay. Okay, so what do we have? What's this? Orange, pink, and green. Orange, pink, yellow. Okay. Orange, pink, yellow. Orange, pink, yellow. Orange, pink, yellow. Oh shit. Yeah, exactly. Orange, pink, yellow. So, okay, so let's start off by doing this. So that's orange, pink, and yellow. Wait, I can only do switches? Oh shit, okay. Orange, pink, yellow. I can't do diagonally. Okay, that's not the right idea, I think. Orange, pink, yellow. Orange, pink, yellow. Orange, pink, yellow. What if I do that? That gets swapped. I did it the other way around. Wrong way. Whoops. There was a little bit of Papega going on in that one, folks. Just a little bit. I don't know if you can even do those in 7 moves. As in, you've screwed up the first one. You've screwed up more than 3. And now you're trying to figure it out with before 7. I don't know how that's going to work. Okay, in the Fabulous Fungus Frenzy game mode, your elemental skill will be changed to a focus attack command, which you can command all the fungi to attack a single target. Click on the corresponding button or avatar to select the fungus to unleash its skill, which is a powerful ability. Each of your fungi can only use the skill a limited number of times. Pick up protections that appear to increase the number of uses your skills have. Can only exist for a limited duration. Make sure you pick them up. During coordinated assaults, you must command the fungi to destroy 3 zones held by your opponents. The less time you take to defeat these opponents, the fewer fungi you lose in the process, the higher your battle score will be. During the zone defense, you're basically doing the same shit, but you're defending a leyline monolith. The less damage, obviously.
It's nearly time for afternoon tea.
Alright, here we go. What is it? Next day? 8 o'clock next day? Act 2, wow. Okay.
It's nearly time! Let's get ourselves over to the Nilotpala Cup qualifiers.
Oh, we're not even meant to be there. Okay.
Everyone should check out Sumeru.
There's no difference between the desert and the sea.
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
I'm sorry, Nahida. I'm so sorry. %.
Everyone should check out Sumeru.
Flash fried fillet. Oh no. Chien Kun Mora meat. Welcome back, Nahida. I'm so sorry. How could I let that happen? How did I let that happen? It's like that time in the chasm when I dropped down from a great height thinking I was going to do a plunge attack, but then I wasn't able to. Wait, were you gonna do a bomb?
The seas are calm and the sky is blue.
Ah! What? I'm curious. Since Nahida has been stuck in the sanctuary of Silistana for 500 years, when did she learn to swim? Okay. Turns out when you jump as Nahida, you start to hear a tune.
Looks like the qualifiers are about to kick off. Alhingen's giving an opening speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Nilut Pala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament is about to begin. I genuinely hope that everyone has fun in the competition and wish you all the very best of luck. At the same time, I ask that you bear in mind that this tournament is held in the spirit of friendly and fair competition. By all means, give everything you've got, but respect your opponents at the same time. Don't lose your head. This is just a sport, not a fight to the death.
Yeah, it's not a fight to the death, guys.
I have spent a considerable
But we are gonna min-max it. I'd be surprised if Tonito does like a shrew 1 million damage video.
The wisdom orbs you now hold in your hands show me that it is indeed possible. I sincerely hope that this event will show the potential of beast taming to a wider audience. People need a way to avoid conflict and stay safe in the wild. And beast taming can help us achieve.
Are we going to potentially get it? Are we potentially going to get like
Fortune into this. What an inspiring
further development into beast taming eventually in Genshin?
Tuya, on the other hand.
Thank you for your speech, Mr. Elhingen. I'd like to add a few words of my own, if I may.
Okay.
Welcome, Beast Tamers! The wisdom orbs in your hands are a truly groundbreaking invention, representing the culmination of centuries of technological innovation at the academia. Actually, there are 9 extraordinary technical breakthroughs that make them so exciting.
Kautelia, everyone's eager to try them out for themselves. There's no need to delve into all the details right now.
Okay.
Of course. Well, I'll explain everything to you all when I get the chance. I'm sure you'll get a sense of just how advanced.
I'm actually kind of curious now what's going on in the
arena. Trust your wisdom orbs and have fun in the competition.
Turns out they're actually still Akasha terminals.
Total nerd! Doesn't he know there's a time and place to talk tech? Good thing Alhingen has enough situational awareness for the both of them. Otherwise, this could have dragged on for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the qualifiers have officially started! It's time to face our first opponent!
And it's a bunch of Hilichurls. Wait, Senno's here, what the hell? Wait, is he still there? Nope, okay. Alright, we're going up against Dash. Floating Dendrofungus Magistrum. Okay. Fixed lineup. So it's gonna be this one. Okay. Alright, let's figure this out, chat. So we have a healer. I'm gonna bring along a tank. We're gonna bring along a buffer. Let's have a look here. What do we got? High impact. So fire 6 consecutive wildgrass bullets. Heals the fungus with the lowest HP in the party. Spore cannon. Okay. Oh, hang on. So we got. I don't know if reactions are going to be a thing. I think so, actually. Reactions are going to be a thing, huh? I should probably bring the Dendro one then, shouldn't I? Cryo damage? I could do melt, but let's go with this one. Why is there a door of resurrection? Are we going to be dying anytime soon?
Huh, didn't know they put the bar for entry so low.
Wow, what a bitch.
Let's go! This is gonna be over so fast. Don't blink or you'll miss it.
Alright, let's
Don't be
beat their
nervous,
ass.
Bongo Head. It's only the qualifiers. These are teeny tiny.
Wait, I just brought a friggin' I just brought a Hyper Bloom team, technically. Let's do it. Grab that.
It's okay. We still got this.
Hyper Blooms, hello? The true endgame. No, for real!
Big attacks will work to our advantage. Everyone, now!
Yeah, gang up on him! Look at it! I've got a freaking tank! Okay, let's see. So 1 and 4. Hyper Blooms, hello. Oh, there's the Hyper Bloom. I don't know if the Hyper Bloom damage actually works, but I think that was the right idea. I should probably go full quicken mode.
How can my swift fighting style fail? Everyone, retreat now!
We literally we're min-maxing this now, chat. We're literally gonna min-max this. Nice. That was interesting. I like that. That was interesting. I should have a look at how the Geowad works, because if the Geowad actually has like a taunt, that would be really, really cool.
This fungi fighting is unlike anything else we've ever done before, and it's super fun. That beast tamer and her fungi work together pretty well, almost as well as the two of us.
Yeah, we should have a try.
That's not what Paimon meant. Paimon just wanted to say that our opponent seems to have developed her own fighting style unique to her and her fungus. Oh, it'd be great if we were more tightly in sync with Bongo Head. Imagine if we could just look at him and he'd know exactly what to do. That would be amazing.
Well, I mean, we just have to
That's
show
why
them a
it's so
few guides.
important to develop close connections with your teammates.
Hell yeah.
Miko and Layla, how's it going for you so far?
Twirly Whirly and the other shroom buddies were way stronger than I thought. Before I knew it, they'd knocked the opposition out.
Nice.
When I got back to the arena, I saw Miss Yai's opponent running away like they'd just seen a ghost. Miss Yai said she needed to find you and discuss something, so I came with her.
Okay.
Little Layla here breezed through her first battle. Sokka won hers by a hair's breadth, but mine was rather disappointing. My opponent was a frightful bore.
Ah, don't worry. We'll probably end up fighting Miko's.
Started after all. It'd be a bit of a crazy tournament. If
I hope hers are actually like
qualifiers
genuinely
was a
difficult.
prize fighter.
They won't, but I'd be interested if they're
Anyway,
genuinely difficult.
What was it you wanted to discuss with us?
You're getting smarter, aren't you, Paimon? I thought you'd need me to remind you, but no, you said it yourself. Our opponents will only get stronger as the tournament proceeds, so we mustn't let our guard down.
I could totally see this having a PvP aspect, chat. Since they're prepared to bring in TCG as a PvP thing, not with rewards, but just a thing that you could play with your friends and play PvP. I could totally see this having a PvP aspect.
Why don't we keep up the momentum from our respective first-round victories? Let's give our fungi some special training to strengthen our bonds with them.
Great idea! Stay one step ahead of the game. All right, guess it's Shroom Buddy's special training o'clock. Let's get to it.
Wait, what are we gonna do then? Oh, are we gonna go fight the Hilichels or something?
The view here is
Oh, no.
wonderful. It smells of the rainforest here, and we're far enough away that no one will bother us.
Are we gonna fight with Miko's and
Let's have some
Layla's?
fun with our fungi friends, then take a break to sample some of Sumeru's delectable snacks.
Yay! Snack time! Snack time! Wait a second. Aren't we here for training, though? Or did you put something in the snacks that'll improve our bonds with our fungi?
You can do that? What?
Even if I had that kind of power, I wouldn't dream of abusing it. I assure you, the dried fruits and pastries I brought are quite ordinary. Perhaps
Okay.
you thought I'd planned an intensive training session for you? That won't be necessary. On the contrary, when you're constantly on edge, you miss quite a lot of important things. Since the goal here is to bond with our fungi, we should treat them as friends and create happy memories with them. Eating and having fun together are vital components of friendship training.
Agreed.
Imagine if all the Traveler ever thought about was making you stronger, forcing you to build rock-hard muscles just to watch you send Mitachoras
Hey!
flying. Would you gladly comply?
Hey, chat, look at that! A new Traveler face. We've never seen the Traveler make that expression before. I like it. I like it. It's a very memeable face as well. Let me, I'ma stick that on Discord. One sec. Let's see. Okay, let's move on.
Why are you looking at Paimon like that? Oh, don't you dare try anything like that! Or Paimon will ignore you for 3 days! No, 5 days!
You can't even ignore us for
See?
3 minutes.
You and she have a very strong bond, but that doesn't mean you'd be happy for her to inflict a rigorous physical training regimen on you. Do you really think the fungi would be any more receptive when they've only just met you?
See?
Well, when you put it like that...
Wait. Is Miko and by extension the Genshin writers just basically calling out the entire Pokemon franchise right now? Because what do people do when they capture a Pokemon? They start like training the shit out of it. Instead, here we are. We're just going to chill. We're going to be good friends with the fungi. That's it. And they'll just naturally figure themselves out.
Miss Yai is right. Also, I'm curious to see what would happen if the wisdom orb is turned off or malfunctions. I wonder if the fungi will stay tamed or not.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll recognize us as friends.
Yeah, it takes time for friends to get to know each other properly and come to trust each other. I can't always rely on this gizmo to communicate with Twirly Whirly. It makes me feel like I'm giving orders.
Yeah, I'm more curious.
True love cannot be controlled by external forces. Little Layla's belief is a classic one.
Mm-hmm.
That would mean giving up control over the fungi. Is that really a good idea?
I'm up for it. Besides, if they turn feral, we could turn it on. Or if worse comes to worse, we just defend their attacks.
Go ahead and give it a try, little Layla. Don't worry, the little ones and I will be here to keep you safe.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay.
My Yai Miko is
ready?
pretty well built.
I'm gonna do it.
Do it! And it's off.
Look at that! Now that it's turned off, Twirly Whirly's moving around on its own again. But it's not attacking people nearby like it did before.
Yeah.
Perhaps the Wisdom Orb's technology doesn't allow people to control the fungi at all. Maybe it simply adjusts the fungi's temperaments, calming them down so that they're capable of forming connections with people. If this theory is correct, little Layla's wish may yet come true. Once you've gotten to know each other, you'll be able to freely communicate without using the Wisdom Orb.
Miko's right. Forget fancy schmancy technology. The real breakthrough here is the power
of friendship.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
I want to learn all about Twirly Whirly's likes and dislikes, then buy lots of snacks from the almighty merchant. Paimon wants to get to know the real Bongo Head too. Let's try deactivating our Wisdom Orb, shall we?
Sounds good to me. Oh, it's very happy. Possession of some great technology.
Traveler, Paimon, Miss Yai, do you and your shrimp buddies want to join us? I think Twirly wants to play in the water over there.
You'd better be careful. Don't get too close to Blitzara when you're knee-deep in the water, or you might find yourself on the receiving end of a very unique lower leg massage.
Sounds a bit kinky. Bongo Head is a floating hydrofungus. Bongo Head is always playing in the water. Well, yeah,
right.
That is true.
Paimon almost forgot. Should we let Bongo Head try something different? We could climb a tree together and see the view from the top. You two go ahead. We want Bongo Head to try something different since it's probably used to playing near water.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay. Meet you back here later then. Hope you have a good time.
Alright.
Bongo Head, we can do whatever you want to do. Just let us know. Paimon will probably understand you.
Probably. Oh!
Why isn't it responding? Guess Paimon will have to try using delicious treats to win its affection.
Imagine if the,
Help me! Something's not right! Why are these fungi so aggressive?
Hi?
Did you hear that? It sounds like someone's calling for help.
Is it Layla?
Hurry, let's go check it out!
No, it wouldn't be Layla because Yai Miko's with her. Also, have I not done this one? I just noticed that. Apparently I've never done this one before. Ah! What's in here? Do 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 do. Wait, Bongo Head?
come a little closer.
That's not Bongo Head. Alright, what do we have up here?
This may hurt a little. I see everything.
One with the forest. Boom. Sa. Ha.
Okay, so what am I missing? Ah.
Everyone hold hands.
What? Pa! Ah, here comes the mob. Ah, whoops.
Try not to enjoy that.
Yeah, get off-field hyperballoon, mate.
I wonder who this gift could be from.
Wait, where am I? Oh, okay. Wait, we were just chilling here and there were a couple of aerobites just looking at him thinking like, what is happening? Oh, it's Hania. Oh, Hanaya. Oh no, it's a couple of kids.
What are you doing here?
We heard a cry.
You saved the children?
Yes.
I happened to be nearby. The children were mimicking what they'd seen the contestants doing and ended up getting surrounded by wild fungi. Fortunately, I heard the commotion and got here in time to save them.
Nice one, Hanaya.
So dangerous! Why are they trying to approach wild fungi without a wisdom orb?
They're kids, Paimon.
It's hardly their fault. I was almost drawn in by the fungi's cute appearance once too. Luckily, I remembered my family's stern warnings and the suffering that previous generations once endured, so I kept my distance. I
Okay.
never used to be under any illusion about how dangerous the fungi can be. But this Neelit polycup is changing people's perceptions, and now they're letting their guard down against the fungi. A consequence that Elhingen failed to foresee.
Yeah. You try to solve it, one problem, it's created another.
Putting
That
it
is
into
true.
this debacle, first chance I get.
Well,
The
hold
wisdom
on.
orb is the perfect tool for exterminating fungi on a large scale. And once I win the tournament, they'll be mine to do with as I please.
Excuse me, what are you trying to do?
Hania? Exterminating fungi? Not in front of Pyro 1! Don't you care about its feelings? You're taking part in the tournament too, aren't you? You even taught us a few tips and tricks. You're clearly enjoying the event.
Wait, is Hanaya a
Quite
full-on
certain Pyro
fungus
1 would back
fascist?
me up if it was capable of realizing the past mistakes of its kind. But regrettably, it's just a pawn controlled by a gadget. It will never understand human sentiments. As for why I taught
not
you
true.
guys a few things, don't you realize? I saw your potential, and I wanted you to help me reach my goals.
We've
Yet
turned
here
ours
you are
off,
now
by the way.
pleading the fungi's case. You've gotten too deep in this absurd game. Looks like Golden Comet and Silver Companion don't deserve such a stellar reputation after all.
Wait,
Wait! Don't go! We turned off our wisdom orb just now, and we were playing with the fungi and everything!
wait, how did we just come across fungi fascism? What is happening here?
My, such a standout personality, and with the perfect dose of obstinacy. I
What
sense
is going
dramatic
on?
events just waiting to unfold.
Yeah, agreed.
Miko? Layla? Oh, you heard the cries for help too, huh?
We were just talking about her as it happens. Little Layla told me that Hania gave you some guidance when you first entered the tournament, but after you met Layla, she very abruptly left.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at it now, she seems to be a classic case of a wrong path character. Blames the many for the mistakes of a few and seeks to wipe them all out of existence.
Literally the Hitler against the shrooms. Literally Hitler against shrooms. Jesus. I can't believe Hoyoverse actually went there.
She takes the wrong path because in her eyes, it is the most effective and sensible method of achieving her goal.
Yep, that's how dictators show up. Seems she's had some bad experiences with the fungi. Yeah.
Fungi can definitely be aggressive and damage their environment, but some research also suggests that they're only acting in accordance with their nature, just like any other wild animals.
Mm-hmm.
The fungi have existed for a long time. No one knows what the ecological implications for the rainforest would be if they all got killed off suddenly.
I can name one ecological and geopolitical ramification if they were to all get suddenly killed off. If you want to get Nahida, and if you want to level up Nahida afterwards, you won't be able to, because you know what she needs? She needs bits and pieces from the shrooms. So if the shrooms get all wiped out, well, you won't be able to level up Nahida anymore, and you won't be able to level up Nahida's talents anymore either. We must not allow the shrooms to be eradicated. We must save the shrooms, chat.
Right!
Hashtag save the
resort to
shrooms.
extreme measures. No matter what Hania has been through, we can't let her do this just because she wants to.
You intend to stop her achieving victory? I can't say I didn't expect that response from you, but I hear she's one of the favorites to win this tournament. Are you prepared to face such a formidable opponent?
We will continue to... We will keep bonding with our fungi. That's not a... That's not exactly the sentence that I would use. What the hell does that mean, chat? We will keep bonding with the fungi. Okay. Okay, Hoyoverse. Let's just, let's just pump the brakes here. What the fuck?
That's what you brought us here for, right? To get acquainted with our fungi friends so we can cooperate better with them? Wait, did you know all this was gonna happen?
It would be rather boring if I had arranged every last detail in advance. The chance encounter between you and Hania came as quite a pleasant surprise. Today's training ends here. The qualifiers should be over now. We should go and find out what to expect in the later stages.
Alright, let's go back. Oh, cool. The official arena has a teleport. That's useful.
There are a lot of people over there. Are they looking for something?
I heard that the organizers set up loads of message boards for the audience to leave comments and interact with
See
each
ya, Miko.
other. It sounds like a good way to encourage discussion about the tournament. I wonder if people will talk about me and Twirly Whirly. Oh, if only I could use this experience in one of my papers somehow.
I'm sure you will.
That's a great idea! You always need a ton of information to write a paper, and you can't always get the info you need. But this time, you're the one providing yourself with the information. You can write whatever you want.
That's a nice idea, Paimon. But I'm from the Ratawahiz, Darshan. The kind of information I'm gathering now would only be of any use to someone in the Amorta, Darshan.
Maybe we should talk to Kategari.
Yeah, you can provide the information to Amurta students. Maybe sell it to the highest bidder. Wait, no, royalties! Charge royalties!
Yes, definitely charge royalties.
Amora is a secondary consideration, but I could make it a fair trade by getting the Amorta students to read through some advanced papers for me and figure out what Twirly Whirly's kind likes.
Oh, there we go.
If I can narrow the search, it'll make my life a whole lot easier. I won't have to buy hundreds of different things and get Twirly Whirly to try them all.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Just thinking about it makes me want to pass out.
Ah, yeah.
Layla, that's an amazing idea! Please get them to look into what Bongo Head likes too!
Yeah.
I'll do my best. When I get back,
I'll write a letter and send it to the Amorta.
Okay.
Little one, the pairings for the remaining 32 are out.
Okay, who's against who? Ah, the great well, it's a bit of a scuff transition, but still.
Huh? We'll be facing Silka next.
Oh.
Oh, I've been looking forward to this a lot.
Wait, are we going to...
What are you so excited about? Aren't you worried that we'll knock your budding author out of the competition?
Here we go.
If that happens, Yai Publishing House's nice little journey in Sumeru will come to a very abrupt end.
Not yet. Yeah, Miko's still a part of this.
Do your worst. I never asked Soka to win in the first place. Besides, maybe suffering a humiliating defeat will give her the epiphany she so desperately needs. After all, a life with no obstacles tends to narrow the mind. People end up believing that only they are on the right path. Sometimes, obstacles are more valuable than smooth sailing.
Okay, chat, let me say this right now. I would never say yes, ma'am, to Yai Miko. I would say yes, my queen.
Excellent. Ah, I'm looking forward to the next round. I'll await your good news.
Let's go. So, oh, okay, so Act 3 will be tomorrow, I guess. Is that the case? Championship progress. Yep, Act 3. Act 4 of. Oh, I see. So tomorrow there'll be 2 more rounds. Then the next day there'll be 2 more rounds. Then there'll be next day 2 more rounds. Other Electro character enabled with E. Wait, what do you mean?
If you're not...
Alright, wait, let's do this. There's 2 characters that can enable Electro... Well, actually there's 3. There's 3 characters that are capable of using their special ability to do a lot of Electro damage. Lisa is one of them.
Come a little closer.
Come a little closer, chat. Come a little closer indeed. Alternatively, you also have Yai Miko, and you also have Fischl. So, where's Fischl? Oh, where are you, Fischl? There you are.
Behold, the Prinzessin der Welt.
Der Welttalon. So, Fischl can also do it by dropping out Oz, and then you have Yai Miko
Now, right here.
to do this as well. And drop out a bunch of the turrets that will do a lot of damage. You ever plan on MR30? Plan? Yes. Will I ever execute it? I don't know. At this point, I'm most likely going to end up getting MR30 if D releases a whole bunch of bows and a heck of a lot of warframes.
Let's go gather
There's
some
a bunch
samples.
of there are a bunch of prime weapons that I haven't gotten yet. I should probably get those. You know, there's a whole lot of things that I don't have, obviously. But yeah, I definitely have always planned to get MR30. But I just haven't gotten it. Did you get Revenant Prime stuff yet? Did I even ever get Revenant Prime proper? I don't think I've actually properly got Revenant Prime yet either. I haven't even done that, chat. I haven't even done that. Alright, here's your Viperus and here's your Panisara, thank you. Whoa! Got those. But yeah, with regards to playing Warframe, I'm just like super chill. Like I am not in any rush whatsoever to I'm not in any rush whatsoever to collect everything now. I just want to keep playing with Mag. And I just want to continue to upgrade Mag. I just want to get a friggin' Tau Forged for Mag. Any Tau Forged. Any of them. I'll settle for any of them, DE. Alright, we're going up against Geo Slimes, Hilichurls, and other Hilichurls. Okay. I mean, there's only 4 fungi to choose from. So, wait, so what does the Geo one do? Leaps high up and initiates a devastating plunging attack that deals physical damage. If it hits targets affected by Geo, will drain a great amount of their Geo element. Oh, okay, so it's like Zhongli. Okay. I don't know what the Cryo one does. Oh, so freeze. Am I doing? This is a freeze build. Freeze team. Okay. What's up? Whoa! 14k damage. Whoa! 23k. God damn. Let's get that one. You think you can run away, hey? You think you can run away? Poor. Nice. How to use the reactions? So it seems like their normal attacks are... So it seems like they're all catalyst users. With the exception of the Geo one, it seems like they're all catalyst users. So... You can always use reactions by using their abilities. Otherwise you just let them auto attack and just hope that the reactions happen. Okay. Let's do this. Get the big one. So I'm gonna use 3 and 4. So I press 3 and 4 in order to activate the abilities of my Electro and Cryo one. And then knowing that my Geo one does a whole bunch of physical damage with its ability, I wait for the superconductor to happen, and that's when I use the big jump, and the big jump does a bunch of damage. Hit it! What? Pow! Stone-wide lava shell. Okay. Get frozen, schmuck! Alright, super duck. 18k, nice. Oh, I'm even getting shatter damage. It's over. And up. Bang. Got him. Yeah, so that one was very much a physical a physical carry. So even though my Geo Shroom is technically the tank, I was relying on it for physical damage. Super conduct into physical damage with the big plunge. You can switch supporting fungi into combat if one of the current active fungi fails. No active fungi will fail. What's your plan? What's your pool plan for 3.3? I'm gonna try and get C6 Goro. Because apparently Ito is going to be rerunning with Scaramouche, apparently. So because Ito is running with Scaramouche, it means I'll be pulling on the Scaramouche banner to try and get C6 Goro. Which probably means I'm going to end up getting fucking C1 Scaramouche in the process. Now, I don't necessarily want Scaramouche. Although his skill is does look very interesting. I don't necessarily want Scaramouche. I do want to get C6 Goro. Oh! Cryo slimes and that shit, hey? Yeah, we're gonna... Burning memes? Yeah, sounds good to me. We'll bring Electro, we'll bring the tank. I'll bring the... Oh, no. Should bring the healer though. Alright, let's see how we go. Okay, let's see how we go. Yeah, fuck him up. Kill the big one. Okay, kill the King Cryo Slime. Nice. Where the hell did that freaking Hyper Bloom seed go? Okay. You like Scudamore and Ito? Yeah. Between Scudder and Ito? Yeah, I do prefer Scudder over Ito. Hydro Abyss Oh. Okay, you're not going to be useful at all. Cryo Slimes. That's pretty good to me. Hang on. So, if I use... Oh, okay. Abyss Mage! Okay, maybe going for bloom reactors is not a good idea. This one. Focus fire on the Abyss Mage first. Oh, he friggin' dodged! Son of a bitch! Pam! Frost Arm Lava Chill, hey? Okay. Time to bring a healer. First off, let's get some healing out. Nice. Oh, Virgin! Fungus and ICD? Probably. I'd be surprised if they didn't. Oh shit. Healing. Okay. Okay, so everyone's fine. The Pyro one and the Geo one are the ones that are tanking. Let's get some healing out. A burning and a vaporize. Okay. Got him. All right. Nice. 2,000 points. Okay. Alright, let's try the defense ones now. So I got 2,500 points and I got 3,000 points on this one. Wow. Okay. Let's do this. What? Pow! One freaking shot. Alright, we can just sort that one out. What the hell was that? Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, the Geo one is really, really strong. Alright, next one. I only need 2,000 points and that'll get me all of the rewards, yeah? But yeah. Alright, I can use everyone. Let's do this. Hydro Abyss Mage. Okay. Focus Abyss Mage. Oh, it's a line. The cryo one does a line attack. Okay. AoE! Ah! Yeah, get frozen now. AoE! Nice. Oh, this is overkill. Hydro Abyss Mage. Oh, that AoE. It's up! Bang! Yeah, that Geo art seems really, really good. So like, not only is it a tank, but if you do super conducts, then you can also increase its physical damage when it does the ability. But on top of that, it's a jump ability, so it jumps up and then slams on the ground. So that's pretty good. $960. Quest the strongest opponent, the biggest crisis. Ah, okay, yeah, so not available until the last day. Fair enough. Nillet Parlor. Wait, what? Even without the vital functions. Aspire to tournaments. Hang on. Oh, it's a furnishing. Okay, I'll get it at the very end. Okay, I'll grab the crown. Fuck it, might as well grab all of the gold ones to start off with. Alright, Mora! 500,000 Mora. Yeah, sure, I'll grab that. The idea with as with every event, is that you'll be able to get everything by the end of the day. By the end of the event, you'll be able to get everything, so it doesn't really matter which ones you grab now. You'll be able to get everything afterwards. Alrighty. Yeah,
What you say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
How can I incorporate this experience into my novel so that Miss Yai is satisfied?
Just one more set of combat data, and I'll be able to wipe every last trace of the old technology in the next upgrade. Those senile old fools will be dumbstruck when they witness what I've accomplished.
This guy's a bit sus, chat. Not gonna lie, this guy's a bit sus.
I wonder how much more the shops and vendors around here make on a competition day.
A lot.
I wish I could take part in the competition too. Why'd I have to be born with zero natural talent for beast taming?
Alright everyone, I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for watching everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, don't forget to follow and feel free to sub. If you're watching on YouTube now or in the future, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
Busted. Quietly now. Game's up. Time's over.
Surrender! Through me, justice is served. Guilty! We stand condemned! Their penance is due!